Okay. Let's Paint TV, hanging out. Tonight, hanging out. I'm still here. I feel okay so far. But it does make you wonder if there is something wrong with you. A little, just a little, anything, any little hint that, you pop some vitamin C. I'm popping vitamin C right and left, let me tell you. But I believe I'm okay for now. Though, boy, it sure sounds terrible, some of these stories. Was feeling just fine one day, and then the next day he's dead. So-and-so complained, couldn't breathe for a minute. Next day, no, he was dead. Boom. Good to see you too, E1 Fleck. So, okay. But we are good. At least everyone apparently is good. Maybe you're not good enough to come into the chat room and say that you're good. Maybe you're actually coming down. This is the last thing you're gonna watch. Let's Paint TV, hanging out. That would be sad. Hopefully not. I worked on this painting behind me some more this afternoon, and I, as you can see, I got rid of the volcano idea. I'm not feeling it. I looked at it and go, I don't think I like this idea anymore. So, but I have another idea. I have another idea for it. Now is a good time to experiment, though. If we don't have to lock in, at least one doesn't. First of all, no one's buying artwork for the most part. Maybe they are. They're not buying mine, and they rarely do anyway. And this time of day, this kind of, last pandemic, I didn't sell so well either. Last pandemic. The Spanish flu pandemic. That's really, I guess, at least for Western culture, that was the last pandemic. But there has been plenty of other pandemics. I guess they were more regional, so it's maybe not as universal. And I mentioned yesterday, I mentioned AIDS. That almost kind of was a pandemic in a way, wasn't it? It definitely was a health crisis. Anyway, so I got rid of the volcano idea, and I'm kind of like stumped, like I need to do something else to this painting. I might just have to put it away and just say forget it, but I think the plan here is to sort of use my memory, the memory that I have. Because after all, this is the 405 freeway. It's a beast. It's not much of a it's not very fun. I'm trying to figure out what what I'm gonna do to this though. I might have to regroup this, but what I might do is just like I said, we'll definitely add to this and resurrect the idea that this, add to it, from memory, basically. Add to it from memory is the idea. So I may do just that. Stephen, ahoy, ahoy. How do you stay so positive, says Rad Nukes People's Minds. I wouldn't say I'm positive all the time, and but I think I possibly, maybe it's just from doing this all the time, or me having done this for years and years and years and years and years and years. I find joy and happiness broadcasting and interacting is really one of my only forms of communication. And in this day and age, this is really all we got for many of us, you know. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not necessarily. It could be a front, you know. But it's, hey, having a front is better than not having a front. You know, a positive front is better than not having one. Even if you have even if you're faking it, you know, you got to fake it to make it. So if even if it is a fake front of positivity, and deep down you're really negative and you're really mad or frustrated and depressed, how could that be bad? Well, maybe it's giving you false hope, I guess. I'm sure as some sort of psychiatrist, therapist would have an answer. But I would suspect that, you know, having some positive energy in the midst of some doom and gloom is not necessarily so bad, and even if it's fleeting. And anyway, so okay, that's the answer. I think that's sort of the answer. Well, I'm also drinking some wine. Maybe that's what it is. I'm having some wine. Maybe I'm getting tipsy a little bit. Not really. Well, maybe I am. I will, potentially. I could. I did just find out that a gig that I had that was planned was canceled. It was the only gig I had for this year. It was the only opportunity that was offered for me, and it was canceled. Though, because of the coronavirus, but they are hoping to do it again, or get back up to speed next year, and they still want to have me participate. So it's just a little delay. If we're all fortunate enough to make it till next year. Your only gig got canceled too. This was just a 1 week gig, so it wasn't like it was not going to be it wasn't going to be a big part of my income, which is fine. But a lot of income streams have dried up, as you would well know. You're well aware. What's that? You guys doing Zoom? I have yet. I tried to get onto Zoom last week. I couldn't do it. Apparently, you need the app, and I just didn't have it. I guess I'll do it eventually. Though, I kind of hope that I never go on to Zoom. I kind of hope I never do have to do Zoom. Did I say this yesterday? But I said it to someone. My first job, was supposed to get soon postponed my start date, and I was nervous that they will fire me before I even start. So yeah. But there was a nice. It was an interesting article warning people to not feel like they have to be all productive in this kind of reality. I thought it was a good read. It was geared for kind of professors and the like in the, I guess, somewhat in the creative fields, professors or just professors in general. I don't think it was just limited to creative field professors or whatever, but it was you watch Public Access Hollywood? Wow. Bravo on that. That was a fun little, that was a neat little documentary about public access in Hollywood. Yes, it was. That was some fun times. There was about, forgot the guy's name. I haven't heard of him or seen him in years, but he did a nice little documentary about with about 5-6 of us. I was not one of the main. I was like secondary in that movie or the documentary. I was not one of the main. But it had David Hart in it, David Libre Hart, and it also had a good friend who passed away, Michael Devine, Michael Hollywood and Devine, and then it has this woman. She had a big part in that video, in that documentary. Oh well, Francine Dancer was a big part in that. You probably know who she is, or if you watch that video. And then the other lady, she was like kind of a sex therapist or what's her name? Yeah, whatever. Can you remember all the names of the different streaming services you've had used since you started streaming from home? I don't know what you mean. I did Stickam. I did Stickam. I've done Twitch, and obviously I'm doing now YouTube Live. There was one called Operator Operator 99 or something. There was some place, some online thing, and it came and went so fast that it was such a blip in the it's not there. I mean, I don't think any operator, it was something operator. No, I never did live stream. No. Elton and Betty White, I remember them. Their cable access. That was the black guy, and then the not Betty White, was it her name? Wasn't it the black guy and the older white woman, and they would dance together? Oh, Ustream. I might have tried Ustream for a second. For a second, I might have tried Ustream. I might have like logged in and maybe tried to broadcast on there once, but no. It was. I mean, I say no because I didn't spend any real time on there. Yeah, Inga is in Sweden. She's married with. I think she just had her 5th kid. She has like 5 kids. Yeah. I just made that up. I don't know. I don't know what. The Academy. No, I don't know what that means. The Academy. I did the Academy. What? No. Explain yourself, sir. Ma'am. Whoever. Oh yeah, no, I spent a lot of time on Stickam. Stickam was my I did, I mean, I was with them for a long time. Ooh. Wait. Did you see that? Wow, Steven Sorensen. Oh my goodness. Look at that. He got the disco ball, Steven did. Oh, thanks a lot, Steven. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Turned on the disco ball. Look at that. The Academy, paint with diplomas. Yeah, I mean, I did Let's Paint TV University. Yeah, that's still kind of going. I mean, I done a lot of, you could almost maybe call them failed. But they weren't really failed. It just, I did it. They were fun to do. I did it, but never, you know, they never became like Liberty University, you know. Oral Roberts University, you know, it never really got the groundswell to, you know, field like college basketball teams and NCAA football, Division I. Draw Nemo, what's up? Waking up in Australia. But yeah, we still have it's still available, Let's Paint TV University. It's still, well, there's a Facebook page, somewhat non-existent. It's kind of hard to do it all. But it's just, you know, it's, as an artist, you do stuff and you move on, and you know, in that sense, that's just the way it is. An artist doesn't necessarily, the job of an artist is not to necessarily be a business-minded operation. You know, the job of an artist is to create and to follow their own bliss, to follow one's own bliss. And Stephen, you definitely, Let's Paint TV University Air Hockey Team. Whoa, 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 Austin. Oh my goodness! Thank you, Austin. Wow. Austin turned on the disco ball. Whoa. As my mom used to say, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses. Well, it might be starting a trend here. We did. Isn't that fun? I love this thing. This is the best, this register. Look at that. Isn't that fun? So, yeah, I was working on my painting today and I go, you know what? I'm not feeling the volcano thing anymore. That happens. And so now I have a new move. I got a new move, and maybe I will do some of that move for you. That is the thought. It is the thought to do just that. Thinking about it. But I'm enjoying just hanging out, talking to you all, which is good. Sometimes that's even more important than the painting. Right? What do you guys think? I don't know. It's kind of fun to just hang out. What's on the top? What are your top 10 favorite colors? Oh my God, why you want, most people just ask for like, what is your favorite color? Like, what is the one favorite color? You're asking me what is the top 10? Like I have 10 colors. I couldn't even name you 10 colors that I love or like. I mean, I like all the colors in the rainbow, and there are a lot of colors, but you can break it all down into just a handful of colors. It's not even 10. I mean, it's just red, yellow, blue. Yeah, well, Austin, you just brought this up. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll do it now. I don't even feel like working on this painting. Screw this painting. Yeah, I can't name 10 colors. That's hard. There's red, yellow, blue. Now you got, there's, okay, and there's green and there's white. Okay, so that's 5. And there's black, I guess, so that's 6. And then there's brown, 7. But that's about it. And then there's variables in that. I guess you're asking, in particular, what are your favorite colors? And it's hard to say. I don't know if I really have a favorite color. But Austin, you were asking about. I was gonna do a portrait of me with my blue gloves on, holding a blue can, wearing my blue shirt, and then it would be be like a blue painting of, feeling blue, right? And maybe even some blue masking tape. We could just do that, because that would be kind of fun. I'd have to figure. I might have to. What could I? Oh, I know how to do this. I could do this. Maybe we'll do that. That'd be kind of fun. I think I could do that. I have it in me. I don't have it. I don't have that in me. I think I need a break on that. Volcanoes are so yesterday, man. You know, I just didn't. I was not. There was something about it. I just did not. So now, well, back to this painting. What I'm going to do is try to recreate, or at least how I feel about that particular area, because there's some mountains. There are some mountains up there, and then there's even the ocean in the background potentially, and so maybe I can. There's UCLA off. You know, I can put some more I can put some buildings and billboards. I can put some. You know, I can get a little more. Maybe creative. But that's just a thought. I don't know if I'm going to pull it off. There is I always have a problem with the large paintings, particularly working with them in the studio. I do have a tendency to destroy them. But that's something to live for. See, that's for me. That's a battle, or that's a challenge. You know, to try to get something to work, to have something work for me, or try to get that to work for me, to try to find. I as much as I feel like I'm batting zero, you know, with like making a large painting, particularly in the studio, it's probably not true. Probably not true. There's probably batting, probably more like sort of like an infielder, you know, like a shortstop batting, you know, 175, and you know, it's okay, you know. It's not like I'm, you know, batting 400. Williams, what was his name? He was he the only guy that ever batted 400? What was his name? Some guy. It was like one person in baseball, I believe, had a batting average of 400, but only one person. Wasn't his name Williams? Draw Nemo would know. You would know. You would wonder why he would know. He's from Australia, but he's not from Australia. Ted Williams, thank you. Wyeth Miller, Austin M. Yes, Ted Williams. I believe he batted 400 one year. But look it up, because I know you could look it up real quick. I can't look it up. I'm hanging out with you guys. I can't look this up. Actually, I could, but could look it up. But I'm holding court. I can't look it up. I'm holding court. So it's another day. You guys, we did it. We survived another day. I got some exercise in. I didn't stretch. I gotta stretch. I gotta do some stretching, and I'm always telling you guys should stretch, and then I never do. What, 20 guys batted 400? Is that right, Austin? Since 1941. Oh, shoot. But was like Ted Williams the last person to bat 400? Or why do I always think that he was like the only one that batted 400? But you know, you could bat 400 and have only like, you know, 4 at bats. No, 10. You could have 10 at bats and get 4 hits and then quit, and then you batted 400. Do you think there's no baseball season this year? Probably not, huh? You know, it seems like they could probably do something. Most were from the 1890s, okay. So maybe Ted Williams was the last to bat 400. I think there was a few players since Ted Williams that got close. Like, I want to say Yastrzemski or some guy like that. No, there was a lady. There was a lady that batted 400. What about Mo, the girl, the little league girl, Mo? What was her? They called her Mo. I think she's a teenager now. I don't know if she plays baseball so much anymore, but she was like that. Oh, she could be in the major leagues. Okay, let me see if I can. I'll have to get another easel. I can do this. I have the ability. So let me set something up. Your mom batted 400. All right, let's see if we can get some painting done here. I mean, I could mess around with this a little bit. I might do a little messing with this just for the heck of it, since it's in front of me. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind messing around, do something different. So I have no problem starting a painting. I have no problem starting a painting. I have a problem finishing the painting. That's always my problem, particularly here working in the studio. Okay, without further ado, let's just see if I can do something here. Yeah, this guy needs some help. Huh. Well. No, I'm just thinking, guys, just thinking here. Okay, well, I said I was going to do a portrait. I'll take a break from this. This thing is, maybe I'll just put that thing away and forget it, frankly. Maybe I'll have another idea. The volcano thing, I burnt out on the idea, so. I'm just looking at it, though. Thinking that maybe there's something I could do to it, and I just don't really have a good reason to know what to do with it. I think I need to forget the the photo reference here. Let me, in fact, turn this off. Get rid of the photo reference and not even use it is what I need to do. Forget about that. Okay. Yeah. Blue on blue on blue. Yes, we're gonna do a blue on blue portrait right now. We're gonna take a break from our big monstrosity. So, and what I need to do is I just got to get an easel. I can't use that big easel right now because it's got a big ass painting on there. So let's pull out this easel and do something like that. Let's do that. You smell what I'm stepping in, yes. Right? So we'll do a self-portrait. Call it Feeling Blue. We'll title it Self-Portrait Feeling Blue. It's gonna take me a few minutes, but we'll get it going here. It's totally doable. It was on the plan, and I was just somehow I got involved in this big monster painting that I wasted all this time and stuff. It's still got hope. There's still hope there. Somewhat. Maybe not. Alright, let's just put it in there. Go from there. Okay. Good. Okay. We're getting there. Kind of blue, yes. Kind of blue, right? Totally. We're gonna be. I don't know how to do this without. Oh, okay. I see what I got to do. I think. Yeah, just do it like this, so you can see. I can see you, and you can see me. How about that? That way, it's. I can see. Look at myself, because that's part of the portrait idea. Okay, so then let's get a canvas. Got a little canvas here. This is probably too high. Let's lower it down to here. Okay, that's a good size. Hey, we're doing something here. How are we getting productive? But getting back to that article that I read, and I don't think I got to the point of explaining what the article that I felt that was kind of good, and that was. It was kind of warning people that everyone's trying to do Zoom and everyone's trying to do online distancing stuff, you know, to get work done and to try to feel productive and stuff. And this person just kind of said, that's fine and all, but you might want to just take it easy and just relax. And take a break, you know. But anyway, it's hard to just do that though. I find that I have to do something myself. So it's, as you can see, I'm right here with you guys hanging out, you know, because I'm inclined. I do feel, you know, that I should do something with my life. Yeah, you should do something with your life, man. Okay. What are we looking for now? Oh, what we can do since we moved this here. Whoops. We'll put this here just in case there is a. Or I think I can do it. Maybe I can't do it. There's a way to do this. Well, just put it here. Yeah, there you go. For a lot of artists, it's not all that different. A lot of us are just creating stuff most days anyway. It's kind of true in some ways. There's a lot of people, a lot of artists are just continuing on what they do. If they're fortunate enough to be able to work from home and all that. All right, let me. We're almost there. I got. That was. I'll be right back. Give me a little second there. Uh oh. We go the other way. Let me put some paints down. Get my gloves. Let me get my gloves on. Good. Aye. Okay, good. We're good. Not too bad. Okay. All right. Transferred some of the paint from the other palette. Let's bring our colors over here. Oh. Yellow. Paint thinner going here. Okay, good. Blues. Red. Okay. All right, blues. This is blue, and I have ultramarine blue, but I also have phthalo blue. Let me get my mic on so you can hear me better. Okay. So we have two types. Oh shoot! I don't use the phthalo blue much. It's kind of a dangerous color. It's kind of like the coronavirus. It's phthalo blue and phthalo green, which I'll get another one. I'll get that too, barely. I'll get some of that. They're not, you just got to be real careful about using it. I find. Let's get some yellow. And then I got my Liserum Crimson, which again is also kind of dangerous. Suddenly my mic is working way better. Because I had put the mic, the lapel mic is here. So you can hear me, yes. Some yellow. I think we're ready to go here, guys, on this painting. I do believe we can do this. The plan. I'm almost tempted to go even larger on the canvas. Do I have a larger canvas? Let me just see, because we could go a little bigger, but maybe not. Let me see what I got over here. Those are too big. 30 by 40 would be way too big. You know what? I do have, I guess this is a 16 by 20. Okay, let's do this one. This size. Yeah. I've got to put some tape on the back because there's not really a way to. Okay, that'll hold, I think. Audio sounds good. Thank you. Sometimes it doesn't work, I gotta say. It sometimes does not work. Okay. Without further ado, let's paint a portrait feeling blue. Let's see if I can get this. Feeling blue. Everything's good? Somewhat? Okay. Everything's good. So basically, how are we going to do this? I think I got to go over here maybe, just a tad bit. You guys can see it that way, I guess. And then see that way I can at least see myself somewhat. Okay. All right. Well, it's okay because I think basically we're not trying to be. Sometimes we get all serious, too serious. And this is not about being serious. This is more about an experiment. And just having some fun. Okay, so ideally I should be standing here like this. How do I do that? Maybe I should button the top here at least. I'm finding plenty of things to do. All right, let's just hack away with the blue. No, there's no better time to start than now, you know? Okay, so you know what? If I had a mirror, maybe if I got a mirror, I could actually look at myself. I could look at the mirror here. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm gonna go get a mirror. So I got to figure I can do it. I can do it. This is gonna be good. Ah. This will work. Ah. Oh. Yeah. Ah. Ah. Okay. Okay. Ah. Oh. Okay. Okay, raised it. So now I'm gonna get the mirror. Let me go get a mirror. The mirror's not that big. Shoot. It's not gonna be. It's not working. It's not big enough. I think there is another mirror though. Give me a second. Okay, this will have to do. It's an option. I don't know if it's going to work, but I think it might. It'll give me an option to work from. I think. I think also I'll just look. I'm just going to look at the camera here. That's good. Take a picture of myself. You know, I kind of don't like working from photos. I have an issue with that. So, though I can do it, it's a good idea actually. Shoot. Okay, well this idea did not work, though it kind of could work. This does kind of work. Actually, this is gonna work maybe. Okay? Let me see if I can have it so you can see me, right? I don't know if that's gonna work. You can't really see. You can kind of see me, sort of. Yeah, because I can kind of see myself this way. This is good. This is gonna work actually, believe it or not. You guys can't see it, but rest assured, I am staring at myself, and we resolved it, sort of. I think. Well, I'll tell you what. It's good. It's a good. You can see. I'm finding there's many reasons not to even put any paint onto the canvas. Do you see how that works? That's the beauty. Okay, let's just see if I'm just going to go between both possibilities. Now the beauty is that we can always just fix it if there's a problem. So I think that's what we'll have to consider. Okay, so here's my head. Sometimes you just gotta go. Stop thinking so much. So maybe we could look over here also. This actually gives me more information looking here. But I think maybe I can resort to that maybe at some point. Okay, so let basically I want to be holding the can is the trick. Okay, so let's do that. All right, we're just blocking in. How's that work? Am I doing it like that? I guess I am. Yeah, sure. It's confusing. Here's my shoulder. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. I guess my arm is just gonna, I believe, let's see. I think I'm just gonna have my arm like that. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Fix the background, put some get rid of the raw canvas, or at least most of it. Okay, we kind of did the background for now. Okay. Oh. Okay. That's enough for the backdrop. Let's get back to the portrait here. There's a lot of whoops. All right, let's see. Let's get back to the. Let's see here. Let's try some of this phthalo blue for the gloves, at least. Ooh. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mm. Ah, okay. We need some more blue. What else do we need? Maybe a little more alizarin crimson and some phthalo green for us. Yes, let's do a little phthalo. Alizarin crimson and some phthalo. Alizarin crimson phthalo green. Yes. Okay. Phthalo green. Okay, what else? I think that would be good for now. Maybe we need some white, but I think we'll be all right. Okay. See, what I like about painting something like this, or painting in general, that I know I'm going to be done with this thing. It's going to be done. It's going to be over. I'm not going to like mess with it for 100 years like this beast behind me. But I got a new idea for it. So looking at this now, I do have a new idea for it. So it's not, I'm not totally as I look at it now. Okay, forget about that one. Let's get back to the painting. Good evening to you. Okay, so let's get back to this painting here. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get our beer can to, let's paint that beer can. See, that beer can needs to pop. Oh, okay, so if it's popping, that means that the blue shirt behind me needs to maybe be lighter, if it's possible. Okay, let's try that. Try to make you lighter if we can. It's a Bud Light. Thanks for asking. You know, I happen to live about maybe a couple of miles from a Budweiser brewery. So I like to think that this is some fresh beer. Okay, we'll come back in with that. Let's get that. Okay, so now let's see if we can get this. see if we can get this can. Okay, let's see here. Let's get the can looking right here. It's not looking too blue. Let's. Get this. This is a battle. We're got a little battle going on. Let's work some darks. I don't listen to music because there's copyright infringement. That's why. We can get some skin here. Here's just a tad bit too big. Let's see if we can cut it back just a, oh, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you, Natalia. Thank you very much. Wow. Caught me off guard on that. I'm gonna get a. I think I'm basically done. Let me get my phone, and then take a picture of it, of the two. Okay. Pause. Be right back. Watch out, guys. Watch out. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Let's see how we're gonna do this. Let's see if we can do this. Is that a better shot? Let me see. Is that a better shot? That doesn't really work. See if I hold. I gotta hold my beer can at the same time. I'll take a screenshot. It's a great idea. You're right. How do you do that again? I forget. Command Shift 3. Yes, it is. Okay. All right. It's not too far away. You see, I'd really rather be right about right here. You see what I'm saying? I'll just take a picture of it after this is over. Okay. Well, it's basically done. I don't think I'm going to mess with it anymore. Maybe the background could use a little more help. But I ain't doing much. I'm not doing much more to it because that's the beauty. That is the beauty of just doing it as opposed to spending a lot of time manicuring it and trying to make it all perfect. Though wait, I could make this a little more perfect. I see something I could just kind of give that just a little more darkness there. Let's see. Just kind of darker there. But I'm not really doing much more to it. That's about it. That's it. I quit. Or did I? Did I quit? I kind of did. I said I quit. Though I don't know if I like that piece up there at the top. Let me fix that. Let me fix this part. Too much blobby. Maybe that's too much. Okay, that's fine. Not going to resolve it anymore. Okay. That was fun. I did some creativity. We hung out, you know. Good times. Good times, guys. I had a good time hanging out. I always have a good time hanging out with you guys. You know, times are tough. And they keep warning us times are going to get even worse in the next week or so. So try not to interact. I mean, I'm still going to the supermarket, and that's it, though. Well, guys, I guess that's it. I guess we'll go to the top of the hour. We'll go to the 8 o'clock. We'll go to 8 o'clock, huh? How about that? Whoa, Steven Sorensen. Whoa. Can you please discuss your experience on Ballroom Boot Camp? You saw that? That was like 19, no, 2005. That was 2005, I think. That was a long time ago, man. Yeah, they taught me how to dance. They supposedly, well, they tried. I tried to. Did you watch any of that? Did you watch my episode? That was 2005. Yeah, ballroom boot camp, and it was kind of screwed up. You can't find it anywhere? Oh shoot. It's not you can't find it? That's weird. Huh. Well, how do you know about it, Stephen? How do you even know about that? It was on the Learning Channel, TLC. And it came on right as Dancing with the Stars begun. And they only did the one season of Ballroom Boot Camp, or maybe they did two, I don't know. And I think it was just the one. And in my case, I was paired up with, so the idea of the show. It's on my IMBD page. Oh, I see. You do not want to ballroom dance with me. I was terrible. I could not do it. I'll just say, I could not do it. But the idea is that they would take regular people, such as myself, and pair you up with a professional dancer, and they would teach you a particular ballroom dance move, a particular ballroom dance. And so, in my case, I learned the jive. I learned how to do the jive. But the problem was, I did not jive with the dance instructor. The dance instructor was a male, I wouldn't get into anything more than, so it was tricky because he was trying to have you dance, and he would partner up with you, and then he would be the sort of the female in the male female dance part. Like ballroom dancing is weird, and it's sort of based on a male female for the most part. Obviously that doesn't have to be anyway, but somehow I could not get past the idea that this guy was he had some issues, and I had some issues with him. We didn't get along, and in fact, at one point, he took offense to something that I said, and he wanted to get in a fight with me, and I'm like, dude, nah, I'm not gonna fight you. What's that? This is some kind of for reality show ratings or something? No, screw you. But on top of it, I just couldn't get the steps. I could not do it. And then they flew me and the other contestants. We went to Boston, and we danced in an actual event at a place in right next to MIT, some ballroom. And of course, I lost, and that was it. It was fun though. It was fun. It was a good experience. Sounds like reality TV. Yes, it was like reality TV, because they definitely tried to pepper or like I said, in that case, my dance instructor, I think that they were trying to look into getting some some excitement, and I think they were They didn't tell me that that's what they were doing, but for some reason, this guy went off on me, and I'm like, dude, I'm not playing that game. I'm not going to get in a fight from stupid ass TV show. It's not that. Dude, chill out. Chill out. And then subsequently, this guy, he actually did get in a fight with somebody else. So you could tell that that was sort of in the cards, but I wasn't going to play that game. I'm not interested in that stuff. Not unless you have to, but I'm not doing it. That's stupid. What are we grammar school? What is this? What is this? Play yard grammar school fighting, for reality TV? What episode was I in? I forget. I don't know. I'm not the fighting type, obviously, but just like a rat that if you put them in the corner, you're gonna they will have to fight. One does have to fight, but I'm not. You're gonna really have to. You're gonna have to really work hard for me to get pissed off, But I do get pissed off. You haven't seen me pissed. I get pissed off. I can get pissed off. But fighting. That's. Look, I'm a grown-up. There's no point. You should not have to. You should not need to fight. That's just stupid. I mean, you do that as a kid because you're figuring stuff out, but there's no need to do that as you get older. There's just no reason for that. Hey guys, it's 8:00. How about that? 8:00. Maybe get a better shot of this. So I guess I'm going to sign off. Thanks again for hanging out. You pushed me, you probed me like an alien would, and I thank you. Thank you very much for that. Thanks to Annabelle and to Austin. And who else? The first person. I missed the first person. Who was that? For your super chats, you guys got the disco ball to turn on, and on top of it, you really did help support Let's Paint TV. You can also help support Let's Paint TV by buying my paintings. I know it's not a time to be buying paintings, so I'm not gonna necessarily point you to that, but you can go to my Etsy store and all that stuff. I do have stuff you can get. All right, guys, stay safe, stay out of trouble. Don't get into any fights, okay? It's not worth it. And don't touch anybody. Don't touch anybody. Don't breathe on anyone. Don't breathe someone. If you are smelling someone's cologne, you're too close. If you're smelling someone's fart or cologne, you are too close, and you need to back away. And yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna take a few days off. I'll come back on Monday. Okay, because I got nothing else to do. Stay safe, as I said, and I'm there on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, so I'm still here. Okay, over and out. Bye-bye. Wash your dang hang. And wash your dang hangs, peoples. LLL, says Dottie. Correct. Wash your hands.